Me always focusing this thing. Well, so far, so good. So I have Mr. and Mrs. Smith together with a good likeness, and I have all the basic lines and dark parts of the shadows mapped out here. And I still have, you can see this little line here and this little line here, so I can keep the ear the right size. And I have lines like that throughout their faces to just kind of keep track of where I'm at, because as you apply paint, you might just increase the size of their eye just a small bit, and then you'll add another layer and accidentally increase it a little more, and then by the time you're at the finish line, you realize, uh-oh, this eye is way big and this eye is way small, and it's actually really easy to lose track of your likeness. So you have to be proactive about keeping track of that. So now at this point, what I'm going to do is refine more, darken more, and I'm just going to keep increasing the range from dark to light that I'm seeing. I'm going to be mapping out the shadows and the tonal changes in their faces a little more, and I'm also going to start sketching out some manipulations in their faces, and it should be a lot of fun. So here we go. Alright, we're having a good time with Mr. and Mrs. Smith. So, what I've been doing here is just slowly building. I'm still kind of mapping everything out, deciding where everything is going to go, including shadows and other things like that. You saw me kind of wisping around. I think I'm going to have some pieces of Mr. Smith's bottom lip kind of drenched across here, like she just gave him a big bite type kiss. So I'm building, and we're starting to see some three-dimensional things develop here on Mrs. Smith. I'm kind of working dark to light now instead of light to dark. I darken the darkest places just so I can keep a good perspective on the range that I'm going to be working with here. I think I'm going to continue with this green. I'm going to do the same thing to Mr. Smith here. So they're going to look a little funny at first. And then I'm going to start coming in with my different skin tones. I think Mrs. Smith, I'm going to have her be more of a bluish tone. She's been a zombie for quite a few hours at least. And but Mr. Smith is going to be a lot fresher. So with him, I'm going to give him more of a normal flesh tone, but just a little drained of color and life. And I'm not sure if he's reanimated yet or not. I'm still thinking about it. I'm kind of making some of these decisions as I go. So we'll see what I come up with here. So I'll just kind of keep going. I'm going to kind of bounce back and forth, but and the only colors I'm using are sap green. What kind of yellow is this? Cadmium yellow light, and cobalt blue. And I'm just mixing in a little bit of terpenoid with it, and a little mineral spirits in there too. And that's all I'm using right now, and I'm just building. So let's see what comes up next. Alright, we're starting to develop some mass here, which is really good. Really great start getting the shadows mapped out and some of the tonal changes in their faces. Looking pretty good. I was sure to use some extra spirits right down in here and got some dripping going. It's starting to look kind of grungy and great, and you know, we're doing really well. So next time, the real fun is going to start. Because I'm going to start getting the real flesh tones in here. I'm going to start really defining some of their wounds. And we'll throw a background in there. And I think the next session, we're going to be really close. I think maybe 2 more videos, and we'll be done. But that's just my guess. I'm not sure at this point. But so far so good. I'm happy with it, and I hope you are too. And if you have any questions, just get in touch with me at artistforestking.com. And I have 5 days to go to get this painting done. So we'll see how it goes. It's Sunday right now as I'm filming this, and Zombie Fest is on Saturday. And I want to have this done by then so I can show it off and hopefully raise some more money for our Cheyenne Little Theater. So we'll see how everything goes. Wish me luck, and I'm going to be busting butt this week. Thanks for watching.